You are listening to a Gravestone production podcast.
Previously on the Epikast, our heroes met in the home of Adrestus, king of Thurima.
You approach the large house built into the side of the valley. The manor grounds are wide with several columns and dying trees lining the yard.
Where over dinner they learned of the struggle that has befallen the city.
But times are changing for the worse. For the second year in a row, our crops wither in our fields. Fruit falls from the trees before they ripen, black and rotten. The livestock is not healthy now, they sicken every day. A blight lies upon our lands, and I fear somehow our community has angered Ilfine, and I do not know how to appease this anger.
Banding together, they set off to bring an offering to Ilfine, goddess of agriculture.
Has your guy been completely silent?
No, she talks, she speaks, but every time I try and mention anything relating to whatever's going on, the garden's dying, the famines, nothing. It's like I can't feel anything, but she's kept the children from starving, but not much beyond that. They're all skin and bones right now.
But the road turns out to be more dangerous than anticipated.
And the sound of birdsong is interrupted by the jarring, high-pitched growls and roars that come from above you. And looking up into the sky, you see descending upon you a cluster of strange creatures. They have the large bodies of forest eagles and the heads of grizzly bears, and their jaws are open, bearing large teeth, and spittle sprays out as they scream and attack.
The epic continues now.
Welcome back to the Epikast, everybody.
Hey!
I am your Dungeon Master, Scott Graves. With me is Nicholas Meyer.
Hello.
Playing.
Vesuvius.
Okay. We also have Justice Milhan,
Woo! Playing Aramnos.
Jessica Simons,
I'm playing Kaisia.
and the lovely Sarah Heaton.
Playing in Thea.
Woo! Why is she lovely and I'm
Beautiful.
not?
Well, because you're not.
DM bias.
Because she always comes last.
I
Yes.
also think Sarah is beautiful, so.
I mean, I agree, but like, I want to be beautiful too.
You get to be.
Okay. We'll all be beautiful
Let
next
me
time.
take that back. We have the beautiful Justice Milhan.
Look at him go.
Moving on.
I believe when last we left our intrepid adventurers, you had just gotten attacked by a group of creatures descending from the sky as you traveled through the Epinian woods. These creatures had the large bodies of forest eagles and the heads of grizzly bears, their jaws open, bearing large teeth, and spittle spraying out as they screamed and attacked. Roll for that initiative, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Do I know what these are?
I forgot. It's been a whole week.
Bear birds.
Have I seen these before?
I will allow you to roll a nature check.
Are these monstrosities?
These
Because if they are, I get advantage on that
are,
check.
yes.
Oh, got that ranger buffs.
I got a 1 and a 19, and I have a nature is intelligence, yeah?
Wait.
21.
I will tell you that these are ursalytons.
Ursalyton. That's a cool
Yes.
name.
That's cool.
Salad and crouton?
You also get
So we're okay. They're vegetarians, right?
We're still bred not remotely. Why do we like these things? Why is it in my salad?
Please continue, Mr.
They're
Graves.
friendly, aren't they?
yes, ursalyton, ursalyton, and you are allowed to know.
Hold on. Go on. Write it down.
Write it down.
His fingers are
You're allowed
flying.
to know one thing.
One thing.
With your
Do I have a
knowledge
list of
check.
options?
What do you want to know?
What is the list of options?
How do they usually attack people?
Dive bombing.
Ooh.
Oh, shit.
Just like real croutons.
Bear birds.
Okay, well, what are those initiatives? And we got over a 20.
I got a 20.
You got a 20 plus.
Well,
your-
I mean, no, I got 18 plus 2.
This is 20.
So I is 20.
I got a 13 exactly.
got 13 exactly. What did you get?
Yeah, 6.
6.
4.
Oof, guys.
Okay, first to react is Anthea as these 3 ursalytons are bearing down from the sky towards you. Anthea, what do you do? They're just
Can you do that again for me?
Well, I'm gonna have my bow. I'm gonna draw my bow.
Okay.
Okay. I'm a.
How far up are they?
Yeah. Where?
They are 50 feet up.
Oh, we got time then.
Oh,
Probably they're gonna get to us this next round.
wait. So if they're that far,
Mm-hmm.
I can't get them, right? I don't know.
Your bow? Sure, you
Do I
can.
have to use it? It fail.
The fate token on their forehead.
It did fall.
Use
That is
it.
fate.
Gotta use
That's
it.
what that. Yeah. I
I
don't know
want
why.
everyone to
though.
be aware
But-
that Jessica and Sarah have had their fate tokens stuck to their forehead this entire time.
Oh, of course.
Yes.
Get on our level.
Like session 1, 2.
Get on our level.
Jess is just gonna have a T imprinted in a circle on her forehead by the end of this.
Yeah.
Let's go around and tell what letters we have.
You wish you
I
were
only
me.
have my speed, like how far I can go. So I don't know how far I can with my
Your
weapon.
bow should have,
have a light bow.
range.
Is it a crossbow or a
It's a regular bow.
Yeah. I have a light crossbow.
Because you have Expo written. So
Yeah.
Our light crossbow is
Crossbow.
Yeah.
8320, I think.
We're not bow buddies, you traitor.
I'm pretty sure light crossbow is 8320. Because I also have one.
Okay.
Range for a right crossbow is correct. 80 and then 320 if you're shooting disadvantage.
If I'm shooting
okay.
what?
So yeah, you're fine.
You're in range.
80,
You're fine.
320 is your range.
Okay. So I can get it.
You,
So
you
I
can get it.
Okay, then I'm gonna shoot it.
Shoot
Okay.
it.
I'm gonna shoot it.
Which one would you like to shoot at? Just one, 2, or 3?
2.
2. Okay.
I thought that was a 1.
Add your bonuses.
So this is an attack roll with a crossbow. So it's going to be her D20, her 20-sided die plus her attack bonus.
So 11.
11.
Welcome to the Epikast, where the sorcerer's first attack is with a crossbow.
It's because they were in the air.
Your spells have range too.
This is true.
It's
For
okay.
next
We stand
time.
this.
For next time.
That is going to fly wide. As you fire up your crossbow bolt, and this ursalyton just whoosh, dodges out of the way as it down towards you. Then it is going to be the first ursalyton's turn, who is going to dive bombs you, Anthea.
Are you getting bit at?
Okay.
Whoa.
Oh, hey now.
Whoa.
We
We don't want to assume anything about these guys.
So it is going to dive bomb you with its maw, going for a bite attack. That is going to be a 19 to hit.
Ooh.
Yeah, that definitely hits you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I've,
That is
AC's
going
12,
to
right?
be
yeah, I have 12.
11 points of damage as it takes a massive. It just like plants straight into your shoulder. It sinks its teeth in as its claws are scratching at you. Which the claws is going to be I think it's going to be a miss. 8 to hit.
Yeah, miss.
Okay, yeah, so the claws don't find any purchase against, it kind of just like tears at your clothing. And then it's going to let go with his mouth and flap up about another 10 feet. Aramnos.
Aramnos is going to draw his bow very quickly and shoot at the one that just landed that bite.
Okay.
I'm going to make my first attack with the sharpshooter ability. -5 to hit, plus 10 to damage if it hits.
Okay.
15 to hit.
That is going to hit.
Beautiful. That's only 2 damage.
Plus 10.
Oh yeah, 12 damage. It's not within attack of opportunity range, is it?
No.
Cool. I back up 15 feet and cast Hunter's Mark on one of the ones in the air.
Number 2 or 3?
Oh wait, Hunter's Mark is the bonus action?
I believe it is.
It is. Beautiful. Number 2.
Number 2. Got it. It is going to be number 2's turn. Who is going to dive bomb the one who shot at it.
Do it.
So here comes the attack, Anthea. That is going to be a 15 to hit.
Hits.
This is going to be another bite attack. Or, ooh.
Uh-oh.
And I'm dead.
No, don't say that. Don't speak that into existence. Your E is upside down.
17 points
Oh,
of
no.
damage.
17 point. Oh no.
And then it's going to go for those claws as well, while it's still digging in with its teeth. Those are also going to hit. That's a natural 17. for
Let's get downed in one round.
Let's get
about
down to TPK.
No.
Hey, we can all go meet your
If
dad.
it's
9
Yeah.
points of damage.
It'll be our turn.
okay, I'm at a solid 2.
Oh no.
Oh,
Shoot.
Madame
it is
Cleric.
the third ursalyton's turn, who's going to divert and
Also
go
attack
for
me.
the Gorgon.
Spooky.
Hiss.
That is going to be a 13 on the bite as it dives in
misses
towards
me.
you. Oh, I will go back. The second one disengaged and went back up about 5 feet or 10 feet. We'll see how the claws land against you. The bite goes straight in and kind of makes contact with your armor. The claws, though, find themselves hitting with a 16. Does that beat your AC?
That exactly matches it.
The claws are able to like dig in around the side, kind of like right in that armpit area.
Because it's loose on me.
Yeah, you gotta tighten that up. For 9 points of damage.
Okay.
And then it is also going to flat back up 10 feet.
They are taking disengage actions, so no attacks of opportunity.
Correct.
Gotcha.
They have the ability called flyby, so they don't provoke attacks of opportunity when they make unless they're while they're flying.
I assumed they had an ability for it, so I wasn't going to question it.
That makes Vesuvius. It is your turn.
Fuck them up.
All right, so
okay.
I know what we do now. So I'm going to first. I'm gonna pull out. I think I'm gonna have sword and shield out.
Okay.
So I'm gonna one
Sweet.
point my long sword, and I'm gonna point my sword at one of the croutons on Anthea, and I'm gonna hit it with my baleful interdict.
Okay, let me number 2 or number 1 or number 2.
It does nothing. It doesn't. You guys can't see anything, but I point at it. In my eyes, I can see it places a glowing seal on its forehead. That's my bonus action. And then I'm just going to try to hit it with my long sword.
So it is currently 10 feet in the air.
No.
Just outside of your range.
Don't say
You
that.
could ready an action to attack it if it gets in range.
Yeah, I'll do that.
So that is your turn, Vesuvius. And moving on is going to be Kasea's turn.
Yeah, so seeing Anthea just get like ripped up, she's like, oh shit. And I'm also like highly worried. Am I close enough to touch her? To touch Anthea?
You can move up to
Okay,
touch her.
I'm gonna like reach over and bop you on the shoulder, and I am going to cast Warding Bond between us.
Okay.
So your AC is going to get +1 bonus. And so you get a +1 bonus to your AC and your saving throws. You have resistance to all damage.
Whoa.
And each time you take damage, though, I take your damage as well.
Oh.
I take the same amount of damage that you take every time you get hit, but you have +1 to your saving throws and your AC.
So Sarah
And you're
takes half
resistant to
damage, but
I
Jessica
also
takes
take
the other
half
half.
damage.
Okay.
And then bonus action, healing word to you because you're at 2 hit points.
Thank you.
Ooh, max. So that's gonna be you're gonna get.
Are you a life cleric?
Yes, I am a life cleric.
Don't you like always get max or something like that?
Not necessarily.
higher
you
level
get
thing.
extra healing from me. Give me just a second to calculate because I'm still learning this class for my spellcasting ability modifier.
You mean you didn't study your class ahead of time?
Wow.
I did.
Plebeian.
Let me look at this time so I know
So
where to
you're-
cut off.
as a cleric, your
Spellcasting
spellcasting ability
ability
modifier
modifier.
is your wisdom.
Wisdom, yeah. So you're gonna get 8 points plus another 3 because of potent healing.
Oh my gosh, 11 points off.
8,
11
9,
points
10,
of
11.
healing
So 11
word.
points
That's
of healing
crazy.
word.
Wow.
So you are now up to
You
that,
get.
and
Where'd
that
the
will.
8 come from?
So I roll a 4. My wisdom ability modifier is +4. I have a life cleric, which is discipline of life. So when I use a spell of first level or higher to restore hit points, they regain an additional 2 plus the spell's level. So that's another 3 hit points on top of that.
Damn. Okay. 11 hit points from healing word.
Yep.
Really good.
That's
That
really
is her
good.
maximum.
That is my
That's the
maximum.
max of healing word.
Yeah, that's as good as it's gonna get, guys. But you have 11 points, and that is gonna end my turn.
Unless you bump to that
Thank
+5
you.
in your spellcasting
We're going to
ability.
move up to the beginning of round 2. Anthea, 'tis your turn.
Okay. I am going to. What was it? Oh. Ice Knife. I'm gonna cast Ice Knife at this motherfucker.
Okay.
Mm.
And so as a sorcerer, a little bit of our homebrew for this, you're using your Constitution score and modifier as your casting ability, because Concaster sorcerer, as well as you're using spell points. So are you casting it? You're casting it a first level spell?
So to recap, we have a brand new player using a homebrewed ability mod and spell points.
And she's doing great.
She's doing fantastic.
We're so proud of Sarah.
She's doing so good. That was less a comment on us giving her extra stuff and more a comment on how well she's doing for the class
You're
she's playing.
doing so good.
Thanks, everybody. Okay. So I have my 17 sorcery points. So I'm gonna just do it at. I could do a second level higher because it's me spending.
First
it's just
level
me.
costs 2 points, and a third level or a second level costs 3 points.
Okay. Then I'm gonna just do first level for this.
What does the spell do?
I create a shard of ice and fling it at one creature within range. The range spell attack against the target. On the hit, the target takes 1 d10 piercing damage. Hit or miss, the shard then explodes. The target and each creature within 5 feet of it must succeed on a dexterity saving throw to take 2d6 cold damage.
Ooh.
Okay. So you're gonna make an attack roll. So you're gonna roll your d20 and add your spell attack bonus.
That D20 is so small.
How do you read that?
With my eyeballs.
Shit on Nick.
Wait, what was I supposed to be adding to this?
No,
Your
duh.
spell
Sorry,
attack bonus.
I did roll a 5, so I would actually love to not.
So double
Do
check
it.
Destiny.
Double check
Double
Destiny.
check
Destiny.
Yeah.
Spend that fate token and roll that D20 a second time.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a 5!
One of the bad
Looks
dice
like
box.
Destiny was correct the first time.
Put
So
Put that in the
5
dice jail.
Where's
plus-
Dice Joe?
Dice
So
prison.
still, yeah. Icky. Tiny
Boo.
dice did not do me good.
Tiny
so that's
dice,
11.
tiny-
Brr-brr.
Okay, that is going to miss, but the knife still explodes.
Yes.
In
And
the area, it just didn't connect first before it
Dexterity
exploded.
Yes.
saving throw for 2d6, I believe.
Yes.
Dexterity saving throws. I got a
for cold damage.
16 and a 5. So this is against your spellcast DC.
Okay. 14.
Okay, so that is 1 pass and 1 fail.
Yeah, roll the square man.
2 of them?
Nice.
10.
Okay, and that is going to be half damage on the save, right? It's a successful save.
No,
Wait, let me see.
because it's like a hit. It's attack. It's a ranged spell
It
attack
takes
and a dexterity
cold
saving
damage?
throw.
It's or take. It's not
Yeah,
half damage.
it's the
Okay.
save is a saber sec.
Okay.
But the second one takes that damage.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be 10.
Oh wait,
points.
the
Is
second
that-
one took damage.
Yeah, one succeeded, one failed.
Yeah,
Okay,
hit or
well, in
miss,
that
the
case,
shard
the
explodes.
seal on it breaks, and it's going to take
Ooh.
2d6 necrotic damage.
Ooh.
Which one is that?
Number 2.
One I got a 100 mark on?
Well, that's not a
Yes.
great roll. It's only 4 damage.
It is going to be the first ursalyton's turn. Let's see. I think it's going to go for Anthea again. Because
Lovely.
it did just dodge your icy explosion. That is going to be a 13 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. It is not dive bombing from as far, so its impact is not quite as strong.
I don't need much right now.
That is going to be 9 points of damage, but it is also within range
You're only going to
of
take 4 points of that.
Vesuvius. So your ready to
Okay,
attack can go
okay.
off.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna swing at it. Let me go. Let me go.
I
Let me
also
go. Let me
take
go.
that 4 points of
Put me in,
damage.
coach.
Okay.
Ah, 91.
Ah.
Double check Destiny. Double check
Roll
Destiny.
To confirm.
Do you not
What
have
does
your
that
fate
mean?
token, Nick?
I do have it.
See, we don't know
First off,
who
you
has a fate
all-
token if
you
there
guys-
is no
You
one on
can
your
spend
head.
your guys'. You guys don't have like one fate token yourself. You have
Oh,
a
yeah,
pool
yeah.
that you can communally spend.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yes. Also, I want to see what happens.
That's fair.
Okay.
You can take this tea
So
off.
this
This
Roll to
is Vesuvius's big moment. Rolling to confirm. So you're gonna roll your attack again.
Okay.
If it hits, if this attack would have hit, it's just a regular miss.
Okay.
If this attack also misses, then you get a critical fail, And we go to the crit fail table.
Another homebrew rule, courtesy of
I was gonna
Scott
say.
Graves. That's a 15 plus 6.
So that is just a regular miss. That
That
does,
is a regular
it does
miss.
not
Okay.
confirm.
Put those
the
crit
critical
tables
fail.
away, Justice. I saw you
getting
scrolling.
excited for that.
For some reason, Justice is the arbiter of pain with my crit tables.
He takes his job very seriously.
Oh, I do.
Can't wait till he rolls on himself.
Because
That's gonna be
I-
great. I hope I go blind in one eye. That'd be sick.
I remember we did that. No,
I do remember that.
That was cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Let's see. That was it. It's going to make its claw attacks against you, Vesuvius, since you are going
All right,
after.
well, it can
since you
try.
swing at him.
Yeah, well, hell, go ahead.
How does a 9 do ya?
No. Sorry. Back.
Okay, it scratches off, and then
Get him
it's
outta
going to
here.
fly back up another 30 feet up.
Bastard.
Aramnos, your turn.
How does the second of these look? Number 2.
Number 2 is looking not quite bloodied yet.
Cool.
Which for us means bloodied is around half health.
Great. I will shoot at it using my sharpshooter ability.
Okay.
19.
That's gonna hit.
Beautiful. Because it already has a Hunter's Mark, it's an extra D6, and because I have Colossus Slayer, that's an extra D8.
Shit.
22 points of damage.
Damn.
What? What'd you have? Huh?
Yeah. Sorry, what?
What?
I have Colossus Slayer, so if the enemy I'm hitting is already damaged, it's an extra D8. My bow is naturally a D8. It has my Hunter's Mark on it, which is an extra D6, and I took the Sharpshooter minus, which is plus 10 to damage.
Holy cow, dude. Lord.
I'm a good archer.
That's really good.
And people say Rangers aren't good.
These are good if you know exactly what you're fighting.
You launch your arrow and just take it straight through the neck, and you watch as its wings kind of twitch a little bit before it just falls and slaps against the ground.
First kill of the game, baby.
First
Good
kill
job,
of the
Justice.
game.
I guess you did a good job. Way to take the correct.
It was its turn next.
Because
But
it
it is not
dies, I use my bonus action to move that. Wait, it's dead, right?
Yes.
Okay. I use my bonus action to move Hunter's Mark to number 1.
Number 1. Gotcha. It is number 3's turn though, and it is going to attack you, Aramnos. It's gonna
Valid.
change its direction. Coming in for that bite attack. Just
Does this sound bears
16.
make? 16? Hit.
Listen, I am a human. I cannot accurately represent the sound of a bear.
I expect that from you.
Well, prepare to be disappointed.
Already done.
Sorry, was it 16 a hit?
16's a hit.
Okay. So it makes a direct beeline for 20 points of damage as it just gets right in there on your upper
I'm going to
thigh.
activate my Unscarred gift and reduce that by 1d12 plus con mod.
Okay.
Wow. How many times can you do that?
Well, Justice
Once.
has got all the things.
4.
Better than.
Is that minimum?
No, that's 1 above minimum.
Oh, well.
Nah.
And then its talons are going to go for you. Whoop. Off the table. That is going to be a 10 more points of damage.
Woo!
It's just laying into you here.
I dropped from 39 to 16.
Vesuvius, it is
Yo.
your turn. This does not have the movement to fly away, so it is still within melee with Aramnos.
Kick its ass.
All right. I think I'm going to do is I'm going to put I'm putting a seal on that creature and
Okay.
move up to.
Is that a bonus action?
That is a bonus action.
Sick.
And I'm going to go up to hit it. That's a 16.
That's going to hit.
All right. Well, that is going to be 7 damage. And then I'm also going to. The seal is going to be consumed and explode. Necrotic damage from those 6 necrotic damage.
6 necrotic, so 13 total.
Yeah.
Kaisea.
Okay,
Yeah.
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 She sighs.
Welcome to level
so
3,
we've
everybody.
got one above Anthea and I,
Mhm.
and then another over near
One in melee with me.
in melee with you. Okay, I'm going to. How far above is the one above me?
Us, yeah.
It's about 20 feet up.
About 20 feet. Yeah. Is it looking at me?
Mhm.
Cool. I'm gonna look up. I'm still gonna be like pat your shoulder and be like, it's gonna be okay. I'm gonna look up and I'm gonna try and petrify it, making eye contact with it.
Okay.
Oh, the Gorgon.
So that's gonna be a 13 save right now.
What kind of
Okay.
save?
A con save.
So the Gorgon has an ability called Petrifying Gaze. So as an action, you can make eye contact with the creature. You can see that creature must succeed a Constitution saving throw against DC equal to 8 plus your proficiency plus your con modifier. On a failure, they become paralyzed for 1d4 rounds. If they fail by 10 or more, they become petrified at the end of the 1d4 rounds. They may the target may attempt a new saving throw at the end of each turn. Once you have used this ability, you may not use it again until you finish a long rest. So
Who has that?
Jessica.
Jessica does because she is a snake.
Yeah, all of my
Jesus.
snakes kind of like whip out around my head and look up with me.
Yeah, the very large hiss, and I have to make a Constitution
We're
saving
waking
throw.
Nose on croutons?
That's a 3.
Well, DC? DC was 13,
DC's
right?
13.
That's 10 or more, Scott.
Fate token.
Oh.
No!
Can
So
I fate your fate token?
You cannot.
You cannot.
It is still going to fail. That is only a 10.
But not by 10 or more.
What a good system.
Man.
I love this. This is great.
But roll me that
Okay.
D4. How long is it
Let's see,
petrified
It
or
is
paralyzed?
paralyzed for 1 round.
Hey,
All right.
That's
that's
okay.
Falling
fine.
damage?
Wow.
Falling damage?
because it on its turn it will be plummeting out of the
Yeah.
sky.
Nice.
And then when I patted you on the shoulder, I was like, it's going to be okay. I'm going to bonus action healing word you again
This is to Anthea.
to Anthea. Sorry. Max again. So you're going to get another,
Another
11 points out of that.
Okay.
You're going to be fine.
Okey-dokey.
Everything's okay.
And we're gonna go back to the top of the order. Anthea,
Yes.
it is your turn.
I mean, I guess.
Give him a heckin' bonk.
There is a ursalyton engaged with Eramnos and Vesuvius, and then there is one that you have just seen lock up above you as all of Kaisea's snakes just went and opened their mouths and got this really weird look where their eyes like vibrated.
I've never done that before.
That's terrifying.
Oh, shit, that worked.
You've never done that before?
Well, to be fair, she works with kids,
She
and if
doesn't
she
need-
doesn't
yeah.
want to like accidentally petrify a kid,
Yeah,
Never
that's
paralyzed
true.
a kid before. Come on.
No, of course I've never paralyzed a kid before.
it can
Is
turn
this
into
Really
stone.
the time to be having
As
this
someone
conversation?
who has worked with children en masse,
there's a lot of times I would
have
like to
used that on
petrify a child.
I'm not
I
saying
would've
that I've
used
not
that.
wanted to before.
Hey.
I've been a camp counselor.
I'll look
but
at your records once you're dead. I'll want to know. You can just tell me right now.
Never.
You
The
can
problem
just
is she doesn't have flesh
having-
or stone to flesh, which is like a
Yeah.
6th level spell. So if
Having
she
worked as a
accidentally
summer camp
petrifies
counselor-
a kid, she can't undo it.
Yeah, I would. Oh my gosh, I know.
so good.
I'm gonna use my knife, my ice knife again. I'm gonna try
Sweet.
and hit
Kniff'em.
this time. I'm gonna kniff him.
Which one?
Well, considering she's probably got this one handled, or he's gonna just plummet to the ground in for a sec.
Was he directly above us?
Yeah.
Not
Is
quite
it-
directly above you.
Okay, so we're not
Yeah.
about to get hit.
Yeah. Well,
I just want to see if there's a bonus to
they're in.
attack rolls against paralyzed creatures have advantage.
Sick.
Nice.
We do, or they do.
We do.
Okay.
He can't
So
move.
if I attack,
we have advantage
I was
against
gonna
hitting
say,
him.
so it would benefit me to hit him while he's got like.
You would have an easier time hitting him, hitting the one in the air
Yeah.
than the one in
How,
melee.
how
because,
close is the one that's in melee to the one that's frozen?
They're like at least 40 feet apart.
I'm
And if you were to use the one against the one that is frozen, both Eramnos and Vesuvius would have to make that dexterity saving throw.
Oh,
would
that's
be-
right.
Mm-hmm.
Because of the explosion that hits everything within everything within a radius.
okay.
Eramnos and Vesuvius. Nick and I are both in that range.
I'm still gonna use my ice knife. I'm
Okay.
gonna stab the boy that's frozen near us.
One in the sky.
Yeah.
So you can roll with advantage, so you can roll twice and take the higher.
She doesn't need it.
Roll again. See if you get an natural 20.
I got 18 twice.
All right.
You're a witch.
Loaded.
Burn her.
Check those dice.
Second time this session, you rolled the exact same number twice.
I got an on to me.
How many fate tokens do we have as a group right now? We
You
have
have
4, right?
ones.
I have none.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
because
You got 'em all.
he spent his to
Because I
not fail
got
by
mine.
10.
This is why we keep it on our forehead, so we know who has what.
Exactly. It's a really good way of keeping track of it. Your F is backwards, Nick.
Huh?
Your F is backwards.
Yep.
I'm not angry. I'm just
Just disappointed.
disappointed.
I think they're angry.
So yeah,
I am angry.
natural 18 will hit.
Okay.
And it's going to automatically fail its dexterity saving throw.
Because it's frozen.
So roll that damage.
Roll the chunky boys.
For this, I need.
You're going to need the D10.
I was just about to say D10, which is
And 2d6.
this one. Wrong.
D10 is the flying saucer, as according to Jess.
I was correct.
There you go.
And Wally.
And Wally.
Yeah, he's a little square robot. Your
I was
little
gonna
square
say,
dice.
yeah.
Two of
That's-
Wally.
Yeah. Excellent.
I need a container for these.
That's okay.
Would you like to re-roll those? Because you
Wow,
rolled a
that's
lot
a
of low
very
numbers.
You can,
roll.
you can
Would you like to
Spend
roll
that
in a
fate
real
token.
tray?
spend your fate token.
Spend your fate
Give
token.
Scott your
Take
fate
it off
token.
your forehead. Yeah. Oh, it's all
it's all what? It's
sweaty.
all what?
That's what it is.
Ooh, way
I'll be
better.
there.
5, 4, and 2.
So 11.
It's a big number.
11
Bigger
points
number.
Big money.
Big money.
Bwap.
Yeah.
What? What?
Bwap.
Okay.
Bwap.
Okay.
It is the ursalyton's turn, and it is going to just after getting exploding and now covered in ice, just to the ground. That's going to take after the first 10 feet.
That one.
Takes another D6. So that's going to be 3 D6 points of damage.
Die.
Die.
That's another 7 points of damage. Okay, it's not looking too hot as it's kind of like stands up. It's clearly like maybe one of its legs is at the very least fractured.
Oof.
I mean, it just took a hard hit.
Yeah.
It fell 40 feet out of the sky
Yeah.
while
No
petrified.
longer paralyzed?
Yeah.
It is
Paralyzed,
yeah, it is no longer paralyzed.
Yeah, it's only paralyzed for one round.
But that takes its turn.
Yeah.
That was going to be Erebnos' turn.
Erebnos'
You are
turn.
engaged in melee.
I am engaged in melee. I want to put this other one out of its misery, and my bowmaster feat lets me not take disadvantage from being in melee with ranged. So I am going to shoot at the injured one. You said it's looking really bad.
This one looks less bad.
Okay, I will still take the one that fell out of the sky.
Yes.
Less bad,
More bad.
more bad, like death's door bad.
No.
Okay,
Below
I'll-
bloodied.
still taking
Not
my
severely
sharpshooter boost then. I'm gonna double check destiny on that too.
Come on, guys.
See, but this is dangerous because what
Don't
happens if
give
we give
'em.
him all of our
We'll be
coins?
fine.
Then we're fucked.
You can pry this tea out of my
Dirty 20.
cold, dead
Dirty 20.
hands.
My goal is to spend these fate tokens as much as possible.
My goal was to not use a fate token, and I have used it now 3
25
times.
points of damage.
25 points of damage?
Yep.
Ooh.
A 6, a 4, a 5, plus 10.
No, thank you. Reroll that.
Oh no! Boo!
I mean, it's still a lot of dice. It's still gonna do right.
Which letter did you give him?
24 points of damage.
One token.
Which
for
one were you
1
shooting
point.
the wounded one, the one that just fell out of the sky. I want to put it out of its misery.
You do.
Good.
That
you
1
guys
point.
see another
Didn't
one of
help.
Erebnos' arrows just go right through its skull again. And it is dead.
Whoa!
It's Amros' whole thing about wanting a clean kill and not to have things
Yeah.
suffer in the process.
Erebnos and Vesuvius, you are both going to get attacks of opportunity as this ursalyton screeches one last time and then takes off into the air. It looks like it's retreating.
We both do?
Yep.
Even with my bow?
Oh, correct. You don't get one. Vesuvius, you do get an AOO, though.
I do want to switch my hunter's mark to this last one.
Okay.
13.
Exactly a hit.
Yo,
Ooh.
let's get that 11 damage.
Nice.
11 points of damage. It is not looking too hot.
Mess it up.
Still alive. And it is going to be Vesuvius, your turn. It is about 60 feet up.
It looks like it's retreating.
Yes.
I'm not gonna let it go.
Okay.
I mean,
I don't think there's much you can do at 60 feet,
there's
is there?
nothing I can do at 60 feet. There's no need to be malicious.
That's fair. Kaseya, anything?
60 feet away. How long have we been walking into the woods at this point?
About 2 hours.
Okay, cool. Guiding bolt. It's 60 feet away, right?
Yes, it is.
All right.
Sad face.
That's gonna be a range ball. I think it was a 17 to hit.
That'll hit.
Yep, it's gonna take 46. You know what? I'm gonna spin my tea, and I'm gonna re-roll it here. Take my tea.
Oh my gosh.
I'm so
guys.
sorry.
Punch
I'm
the
so
mic.
sorry.
Nick, there's no point in holding on to them. We have a cool mechanic. Let's use it.
Ooh,
Now
that's
Scott has
much
E,
better.
A, and T. He can eat all he
I have
wants.
the A.
No, I
Oh,
give
you
the
have
A
the
back.
A?
Yeah,
Oh,
he doesn't have it anymore.
That's 18 points of damage, radiant damage.
18 points of damage. How does your guiding bolt look as it slays this beast?
Yeah, so it looks like this. She reaches out and is like, no, and throws her hand out, and collecting along her shoulder and shooting out in a beam is this teal, shimmering, almost like blue fire that goes and it just hits the back of its wing and engulfs it in this blue radiance.
Ooh, and with that, it drops out of the sky and hits the
Yeah.
ground.
Wow.
Obligatory ranger question. How many arrows can I recover?
Half as many as you spent.
We look around
Rounded
and be
down.
like,
Rounded down.
I'll let you round up
Sick.
for this.
they're gonna be like, what? We're close enough to the city. It could have come after any of the little ones that like come to play out on the edges.
I feel like people don't come this far into the forest, but whatever.
Yeah. I mean, like, what happened to this forest anyway? Like, this is... Did we just cross into Ziona's domain? Is that what just happened?
Isn't this where we are?
This is your
Like,
forest,
I was
isn't
gonna
it?
say, isn't this where I am? I
This is
live?
the Apennine Woods.
Is that normal?
I wouldn't know.
I'm talking to...
the one who lives there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would know that this is not normal.
I would
Okay.
know that this is not normal. No.
Damn echo again.
This is something of these woods.
These woods are not normally like this. Again, that's why I came here pissed when there was an ogre in here.
They're
Taking
dangerous,
mercy.
but they're not this dangerous.
Not ogre. Yeah, no,
No.
their woods are
Let's
not.
see. I'm gonna walk over to
Aram knows.
our ranger friend, Aaron knows.
Aram.
Aram knows. I know your name.
I
you do.
know you.
And I'll be like,
I don't know yours. I just met you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you guys met yesterday. it's fine.
exactly. Aramis.
No.
No.
No, it's cute. Keep going. Go with it. Go with it.
I know. I'm.
That was on purpose that time. I
Yes,
can tell.
Aramis, and I'm gonna be like, let me fix you up. You look a little worse for wear. I'm gonna cast
I'm
cure
alright.
wounds on you.
Thank you.
Ooh, I'm gonna use my teapot dice.
I don't scar easy. I'll be okay.
Anybody got a fate token I can reroll to make that worth our time?
No.
I apparently also don't
Nick's
take
not
healing
letting his
well.
go.
All
I'm
right.
taking my F.
Well, that's gonna be
My ass.
minimum. So it's
Jess,
gonna be
you can just spend
5.
it if you want.
I already did. I just spent it.
The fate token?
Yeah, I gave it to you to.
No, you have all
They're
four as
not.
a party.
It's a
Oh.
group thing.
Right, 'cause-
but
Yeah,
That's
you guys
true.
are holding on to them
You know what,
individually,
Nick?
but
Give up the F.
why?
No.
I'm
Just,
gonna reroll the damage,
No.
the healing damage.
She can do that.
Give up the F,
but
Nick.
why?
Because I rolled a 1 and I want to make this worth a spell slot.
It's not... you don't need to be doing...
5.
Nick, there's no point in hoarding the token. This is a really cool mechanic that I want to be
No,
able to
but
use.
what if he has a bunch of them? Can't he do bad
9,
things?
Yes.
10, 11,
Yeah, sure.
depends upon my creatures.
12. You're
So
gonna get
then-
12 points of healing out of that.
Woo.
Because this is my last cure wounds for the day. So
You spent all your spells?
yeah.
Healing
Yeah.
word is a level 1 spell.
Healing word is a spell.
I know it's a spell, but
It's
you
a
spent
level-
4 spells?
I gave 2 healing words to her.
A guiding bolt
one
and a cure
guiding
wounds.
bolt and then a cure wounds. We're level 3, man.
I know.
I
I, thought
spent-
you would ration it more.
I spent
Okay.
I
Yeah,
spent
you
one
kinda-
slot
she
in that whole fight.
Going a little hog
That's
wild.
fair.
She wouldn't. Okay.
Kai
that's
say
all right.
wouldn't.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
That's
We need
fine.
help. Yeah,
I
we
mean,
need.
Kaisei does what Kaisei does.
Yep. You guys needed help, and here I am.
Hunter's
Okay.
mark.
There we go.
I've still got a 2nd level though.
What are you guys doing now then?
Well, where are we headed?
Further down the path.
All right, let's
Are
go.
you checking out the bodies or anything, or are you moving on, or like what are you gonna do?
I would definitely like to check out the bodies, see if anything is different about their biology or
so
anything.
as
since I know what
you
these
as
are.
you check, these look to be kind of pretty standard ursalytons. They look about normal size, neither particularly large or small or anything like that. What you do notice is that the ursalytons, all of them have a little band around their ankles that have an M emblazoned on it.
That is what it would spell.
That was the joke. I'm glad you got it.
Oh.
No.
No, that's incorrect.
No. As in fear and surprise.
Because our character can't read.
Exactly.
This is a
Exactly.
bending on one of their legs.
It's on all 3 of their legs. They each have an individual band.
All 3 of their legs?
All 3 of them have a band on one of their legs.
No, they all have
They
3
all
legs.
have legs.
No, they have. They each have 2 legs.
So 3 of them have 1 leg each. Oh, they all share 1 leg? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
It's one giant
It's
leg.
like how the fates pass an eyeball.
They pass around their 1 leg. Love that idea.
No.
That's a great idea for a monster. You gotta share body parts. So good.
Yes, they each ursalyton on one of their ankles has a band with an M emblazoned upon it. Other than that, they look no different than any other wild ursalyton you've seen.
An M?
M.
M.
Want me to say it in Spanish? M.
M.
Wow, I'm really impressed.
Thank you. I took 3 years in high school.
To know 1 letter.
Oh my lord.
I mean, I think we just keep going.
Yeah.
Okay. The forest trail is straight.
Wait, hold on. Are you okay?
No, I'm just humming. I'm thinking.
You're humming
Him and
thinking.
Han.
I'm Hannah and Han, yeah.
Em and on. Okay. The forest trail is straight. Leaves of countless years have paved the path, preventing grasses from growing over the road. It crunches satisfactorily underneath your feet. It is the beginning of autumn. Squirrels play in the trees above you, occasionally darting across the path several meters ahead of your band. The sun filters down through the orange and red canopy of the forest, and the sound of a woodpecker searching for bugs rattles from somewhere near the path. All is normal and serene in these woods. You catch the prints of some large cat at one point, and you spy a few trees covered in scratch marks running vertically along the bark from several feet above a human head to about waist height.
Bears.
Bears indeed.
Bees.
Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah, Will.
Anyone who would like may make a wisdom nature check.
It's a 19.
Wait,
Okay.
This was considered a monstrosity. Do I get advantage?
you said wisdom nature. Does that mean I can either do
You-
nature or wisdom, or I have to do
So
both of
you-
them?
So
Okay.
your wisdom modifier is the +1 in that box. So instead of using the usual for nature, which I think is intelligence,
My
you're
nature is
go-
+2.
yeah.
Do you have
So I can-
She's
proficiency
proficient in it, so you add +2 to your d20.
But what did you mean
So
by
it's
wisdom?
So you're going to use your wisdom
said-
modifier
Okay.
plus your proficiency if you are proficient in nature.
So you're
So
going to
3.
add 3 to your roll. Nice.
20.
Alright.
16.
16.
What? What are we going for? I wouldn't know.
Wisdom,
dude. All right.
nature. Okay.
That's fair.
19, yeah.
And sorry, what was the highest?
20,
20.
19.
20 and
16.
16. You guys would know that these are marks are commonly created by large native cats, most likely tigers, who you know to be solitary and territorial hunters.
Oh.
But they also are known to not interfere too often with loud travelers.
We should make a lot of
So
noise.
anyway, guys, this was a tiger. They're really territorial.
A what?
A tiger.
Look, as long as we let him act, him being what was your name?
Let's
Vesuvius.
get him
Vesuvius.
As long
talking
as we
about his
let
dad again.
Vesuvius
He gets
act-
really loud.
If we
and
let
he
him
did.
talk about his dad or about anything in general, we'll be fine.
Is that what your character says?
Sure.
Okay. Wait, what?
You're
About-
loud.
About what?
You're just loud.
Everything.
Okay. And?
Clank, clank.
Nothing. You're
clank,
just loud.
Keep going.
clank, 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 clank.
Let's keep moving.
Gonna
All right,
protect.
man.
All right, well, we jingle jangle. Come on, guys. And I'm going to hop down the road a little bit.
Do a
Clank.
little skip.
More
Yeah,
like
do a
creak
little
as your
skip.
wooden chair backs under you.
Yeah.
As you guys skip down the road, clinking and clanking, the sounds of the forest tend to get a little quieter and dissuade as you come in sight of a lake up ahead. There's now no longer birds singing and wildlife that you don't see anymore. The area becomes strangely different, but there's less of an ominous or danger to the air, as more so a heaviness or a moroseness to it. As you exit the tree cover and follow the road as it circumvents this lake, you spy a deer lying at the water's edge. Further along the shore is a small wood home. The home is lifted on stilts, the back half jutting out over the water. The wood is old, growing moss in a few places, and cobwebs can be seen in front of curtained windows.
Oh,
I'm going to stop clanking.
how's that deer look?
Would you like to approach it?
Cautiously.
From this distance, it does not look wounded, and as you approach it, it continues to look just totally fine and normal.
Okay.
Is it
If it looks
dead
fine, I'll
or
leave it alone.
Is it dead or is it just lying down?
As you approach, it appears to be breathing.
Oh, it's still lying down?
Mm-hmm. It does not seem to notice you or anything like that.
Can
Its head is next to the water.
I guess can I try and kneel down beside the deer and give it a poke, like a real gentle poke,
Yeah.
Be gentle.
like scritches.
You kneel down next to this deer and you give it a poke, and it goes, and it seems to wake up and sees you and quickly like scrambles to its feet and scampers off.
Okay, well,
I'm
he was
gonna-
okay.
Look at the deer, look at the water, and be like, guys, I don't think we should drink this.
Incorrect.
Stop,
Wrong.
Stop,
Are you
stop,
drinking it?
stop.
No.
No way. No, he just likes to make weird noises, I guess.
There's a hut nearby?
Yep.
Hello?
No.
No, hey, shh.
Anybody there?
Yeah, why not?
God.
You don't hear anything.
Huh. No one's home.
Bust that shit
Well,
down.
I wouldn't assume that so quickly.
exit what?
I say we just bust that shit down.
I
no.
mean, we could knock on the
no,
door.
we shouldn't.
Yeah.
It's polite to knock on doors first.
How high is it on these stilts?
The stilts raise it to be just over the water. So like, and the stilts are like the half the front cabin is on the beach or like the lake shore, and half of it is extended out over the water, and it looks like there's a little porch built into the back of it that goes into the water.
How hard would it be to look into one of the windows?
The windows are all curtained.
How long have we been walking since we got attacked by our bear friends?
The shutdown attack was, I'm going to say 2 hours ago.
Okay,
If you guys
so
want to take a short rest, you guys can.
no, I'm good. I just your bond is worn off because it lasts for an hour.
Okay.
So your AC is back down.
Solid.
If we do
Okay.
end up taking a rest, I could use hit dice, but I'm fine for now.
Well, I mean, we could see if they wouldn't mind us sitting on their front porch for a bit.
Or if there's nobody in the house.
I mean, it doesn't look like anyone's taken care of it for a while.
If you guys are approaching the front door, you can hear the sound of gentle breathing coming from within.
Incorrect.
I don't like that. Not one bit.
I don't think we should.
I mean, maybe they're sleeping.
We don't need to
But-
talk to this person, and we should not enter without permission.
Do we know
Well-
where we're going from
Let's
here?
just keep going.
I mean, something weird is going on here, though. Like that deer don't do that.
A lot of weird things happen in the forest, and not all
Deer
of them
don't
are our
fall
problem.
asleep.
Well, what if they can't wake up?
That deer woke up pretty well on
quick.
its own.
I gave it scritches.
You
Yeah,
tapped
you
the
did.
deer. It'll. However, this is fine.
But it didn't wake up until I touched it, right?
All right.
Correct.
You know what?
And you know, like in you, Aramis would know that deer are normally pretty skittery.
Yeah.
Right, like something's not
Right.
right here.
Well, what if the same thing that happened to the deer happened to the people? They might need our help.
Unfortunately, you might have a point.
I'm gonna knock on the door. Hello.
You continue to hear snoring.
I'm gonna open the door.
The door is not locked.
Hmm.
When the door opens, sunlight illuminates this room, and you see a young man who sleeps in the bed. The room is furnished with 2 wooden chairs, a table, a couch, a pantry, a bed, a chest, and a stack of firewood for the stone fireplace. The home's back door is a few steps down into a small pool of water, and the wood underneath the water is covered with a thin carpet of algae.
What does the man look like?
He is a young man. He's got light brown hair, olive skin, rather strong features. He looks to be muscular. He looks kind of like he's got the build of a woodsman.
Does he look hungry? Like he's been starving or anything, or is he still well built?
I'm gonna have you roll medicine,
Okay.
and I'm gonna give you a fate token, so you may get advantage.
Ooh, that's
I'm gonna to
exciting.
load the dice of luck, so somebody can take this token back.
Natural 20. So that's a 26.
This man looks like he has not eaten in probably several weeks. He doesn't look like he's dehydrated at all. So somehow he's getting liquids,
I'm gonna nudge his
but
foot,
not food.
Yeah, I'm
Just,
gonna
like,
kneel down beside
push his
him,
foot a
too.
little bit in the bed.
As you nudge it, nothing happens. If you nudge it again a little harder, he wakes up a little bit and goes, Hi, what are you doing in my house?
I'm gonna lean over him and check his pupils, and all of my snakes are also gonna check his pupils.
And then he's going to petrify him.
I can't do that again until tomorrow.
Unless you recharge it.
You're like,
Are
his eyes following me?
Yeah,
my snakes?
he's following you. He just looks really confused, and he's like, hi,
Do you live here?
yes, and who are you?
What day is it?
It's Tuesday.
Is that correct?
No. It's decidedly like Saturday.
I think maybe you've been sleeping for a while.
What month is it?
September.
Is that correct?
It is correct.
Okay. I was worried he'd been out for months.
Yeah. Do you hunt? Like, do you come here often?
He
I
lives here.
live here.
Okay, but like,
I mean, I moved here, built this cabin recently. but,
How recently?
like the last couple months ago. I'm a druid of Zaun. I take care of this woods and this lake.
That's good. Do you know about the said lake?
The one that my house is built into?
yeah, that one.
What about it?
We're kind of concerned about it because first a deer outside, and now you have been comatose.
They wouldn't wake up until like we touched
It's not
them.
Tuesday.
Like we shook them.
Guys, that's how I'm in the doorway. I'm like, that's how sleep works.
Not no.
No, that's not how sleep works.
You sleep, and then when you touch someone and you push someone, they wake up. That's pretty much how sleep works.
Right. It usually ends after a few hours by itself
How do you know they haven't been sleeping for just a few hours?
because you said it
but
was
if someone
Tuesday.
yells at you, usually you wake up.
So I'm a little groggy when I wake up too. It's not like I'm sorry, sir. These people, I don't know what they're doing.
He at this point, like goes like, wait, oh god, I haven't shaved in so long. And he's like scratching out like kind of a decent short little beard that he's been growing.
Is it like a good looking beard though?
It looks like it's not been kept at all.
Rugged. Yeah. Look, I don't want to be rude about your real estate here, but like, this is sketchy as hell.
Guys, he's just living his life. Let him sleep it. I don't.
Well, look, that's not been touched for ages, and I'm gonna point at the algae covered little pool in the house.
Or the windows. Those are all cobwebbed over.
Yeah, and the cobwebs and.
So he doesn't take care of his house.
Well, no, because he said that he had just built it recently. If
isn't
he just
normal.
put it together, it wouldn't be all dirty and dusty and horrible right now.
All right, sir. I'm sorry that we just barged in here and have been insulting your appearance and your house and your lifestyle and everything you stand for. I'm terribly sorry. I don't really know these people that well. We'll be taking our leave now. Thank you.
At this time, he just looks wildly confused. Like, what the hell is happening? What are you all talking about?
Maybe we came on too strong.
It looks like he's just now noticing there's kind of like a layer of dust over everything. And he, as you were saying this, the back doors of the house swings open, and in steps the stocky figure of a nymph. Her light blue skin shimmers in light as she gracefully alights up the stairs, her eyes locked on the man. And the man, upon seeing her, beams and shouts, "Chloe, my love!" And moves quickly towards her. Chloe can barely utter out a cry of "wait" before Bacchus kisses her and then promptly slumps into her arms and goes, she looks at you pleadingly, tears kind of forming in her eyes, and she says, "Please, if you be kind strangers, please help me.
What's...
I love him, and yet this curse will be our undoing." And just this little snore just escapes Bacchus.
What
Which is the man's
happened?
name. She kind of struggles to move him and like set him back down in the bed. Or she takes this big sigh and she says, I drew Galid's anger.
Well, I have a couple tips for you.
No.
You would know
3 Ps.
Galid to be the goddess of love. She is the goddess of love, beauty, and pleasure. So she says, Bacchus set up this home a few months ago here, and this is my lake. I fell in love with Bacchus, but in my past, I had a I had an affair with Nimini, who would you know to be the god of the sea.
Okay.
Galeed didn't like that. So
Galeed is sort of like the Aphrodite equivalent. So
yeah,
like,
Galeed.
okay.
Aphrodite is a good analog for Galeed. Just as Poseidon would be a good analog for Nimini. Chloe says that Galeed cursed me so that those who kissed me and drank my lake's water fall asleep, and I cannot wake them.
Oh, that's a dick move.
Oh, damn. So anytime he wakes up and forgets, she can't do anything about it.
And I kind of can't do anything until to wake him up. He just wakes up with like, the last time he woke up for a little bit was when he accidentally fell asleep on the shore and a bird landed on him. And that's how he woke up.
Have you tried like a stick or something? What if it wasn't you, but it was like a really long pole?
I did.
It's a good idea.
It didn't quite work.
Maybe a different kind of stick?
Try different.
I don't think the kind of wood matters.
What if it's like some sort of like system you'd see in like Mr. What was it? Mr. Peabody? Or you set up like a big elaborate system.
Yeah,
where,
like those little pulleys.
You let the
and
marbles roll down and the marbles, and then he squirts them with ketchup at the end.
Yeah, it like cuts your food for you.
Yeah, exactly.
A Rube Goldberg machine?
A Rube Goldberg machine, exactly. I just set up a Rube Goldberg machine.
I
Haven't thought of it? No one has.
I haven't thought of that.
What if you like hired someone to wake him up? They could just be like your...
Unfortunately, I guess
Maybe if you got a dog.
Oh yeah.
That's good.
You know, you can train animals to do like a lot of stuff.
We come up with a lot of great solutions for you. I feel like we're good here. Problem solved.
You know, there's a lot of this that I have not considered, considering I just know of a way to break the curse.
That might be good too.
Well,
yeah.
no, what's that?
If we can get rid of it all in all.
That sounds straightforward.
Galeed is prideful enough to tell me what the way to break it, because I don't think she thinks anybody can. There's two ways she gave me to break this curse.
Mm-hmm.
The first is the preferred, which would be to fire an arrow laced with good berries across the lake and shatter an urn of the lake water.
That's
that,
what she'd like.
That's it?
If that doesn't
That's
work,
it. Wait. Hold on.
Someone would need to spend the night with me.
Like,
Wait.
Oh.
Yeah, but I don't want to do that.
Ooh.
I got a bow and a lot of arrows. Let's go try.
oh wait,
give this
like
a
she
shot.
has to like have another affair.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's just another affair.
I mean, you said you like tits.
I did.
That would have fewer permanent repercussions.
Mm-hmm.
Still the same emotional
Well,
repercussions
would-
though.
repercussions.
I have an arrow and I can cast Goodberry, so
But can you do it is the question.
can I do it?
And if that doesn't
roll me
work,
religion.
19.
You would know that for something like this, you have one shot.
Ooh.
Hold on.
it's okay.
I have a
I'm down
question.
to see some titties.
Are you saying that to appease your god, it's not through penance or peace offerings or punishment?
I mean, arguably, me having to have an affair to remove a curse is kind of a punishment.
Oh, hell yeah.
I mean, but look at me.
Guys, see? That's what I'm talking about.
Not
It still
everyone
applies
works that
out there,
way.
guys.
We're gonna make sure, like, it's one way or another. We're gonna get you. You're be fine.
Hey,
E-Revs.
Do you think
Not
that
a single person here has taken time to learn my name yet. Please continue.
Aramnos?
Yeah.
There we go.
You got it.
Is it your name because you like to shoot arrows?
No, it's my name because that's derived from the Greek word for wilderness.
Anyways, do you think you could do this?
Character just say that?
No, I said that.
Okay. All right.
Do you believe you can do this?
I could certainly try.
Might as well give it
I
a
know
shot.
I can.
How far across is this lake?
You have the sharpshooter feat.
I have sharpshooter, so shooting it at my longer
Or
range isn't
bowmaster,
disadvantage.
so it doesn't disadvantage, but it is at the end of your longest range.
So that's 600.
What if he just stands in the stilts docks and gets a little bit closer?
It has to be from,
Gotta
the,
be from the shore.
From shore to shore. And you can actually see and look out, like there's on a little rock, there is a glass urn of water.
Well,
Does anybody have guidance or true strike? Because I would
or she
love some
could
true
just have
strike
it
right now.
That's or that
How?
too.
I was gonna say, how opposed is she?
She's pretty
titties?
opposed. She's
Yeah,
like, I
she's
don't want
preferred.
to,
Okay, so
like if it doesn't work, like I'll do it, but I don't want to cheat on Bacchus.
Yeah,
he'll understand.
Bacchus.
we'll make sure. You know, we've got our plan A. We won't go to plan B if we don't have to. Wait. Plan B, sorry. Just realized.
we
It's
got
okay.
plan A
Me
and
and her
plan
wouldn't
2.
need that.
That's so. Oh wait, plan B, like the plant after pill. That's good.
I just got that.
It took me a couple seconds.
Oh
Like, somebody might not have gotten
no,
it.
guys.
We don't have a plan B.
I
so
don't
it's
want
not
this
use
pressure.
protection.
I don't want this pressure.
I didn't mean that until I said
That's
it out
the
loud.
fourth P.
Look, no, we have plan.
It's okay. With me,
shut
she
your
wouldn't
mouth.
need that.
We have plan B. If we need it, we'll do our best to not need it.
Yeah.
When
How many times can we double check destiny?
Once.
Fuck.
look, Aranios is a good archer.
Yes.
Yeah, 600 feet's a really long shot.
Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna lean in and be like, look, we don't need her to know that we're not sure if you can do this or not.
I mean, I can try if you guys are kind of
No.
Incorrect.
All right.
So aggressive.
Everybody here can take a shot. It's one shot per person.
I have a crossbow.
Okay, so each person can take a shot.
Oh, we
Yeah,
thought there was
sure.
only like a shot.
No.
Single.
It's like taking
Like,
The
each-
same person can't take a shot twice.
Right.
That
like if
okay.
Justice
is
misses
much
the
less
first one, he
pressure.
can't then just get another chance.
I could
to
like
roll.
hand you my bow and be like, okay, this is how you draw.
Okay, well then let's fucking
Let's,
do
let's
this.
try it. Let's see.
I am the only one that doesn't make this shot with disadvantage though, because of range.
Okay, well, do you want to go first? Do you want to go?
Let me check something real quick.
Okay.
Checking notes.
Are bows simple weapons?
I believe you have a longbow,
I do have a longbow.
which is a martial weapon.
Daggum.
Dead girl.
You can't have this. You have disadvantage, and you couldn't add your proficiencies, but you could still use it.
Yeah.
I have. I'll tell you right now too. The DC to hit this urn is 20.
Oh, that's much less difficult than I thought it would be. I have a
Yeah,
plus
I like
8.
that
I have a
shit.
plus 8 to hit.
Yeah, you'll be fine, dude. Just do it.
Let's not tempt fate.
If we do, we have a T.
We also got an A. Justice is not putting on his forehead.
Justice, you have a coin?
So you guys have 2. I also have 2.
I don't care what you have.
Right. First, I'm gonna try this shot. I can cast
Yeah.
Goodberry unless she has Goodberries available.
You'll have to cast Goodberry.
Cool. I cast Goodberry. I will eat 1 immediately to regain a hit point.
How many good berries do you have?
10.
Okay.
I mean,
I think the spell makes 10.
The spell makes 10 of them.
how many does he need to shoot?
No, you're gonna like literally like string them on.
Oh, how many do I need per shot? 3? There's no point in having 10 then, so. And I have another spell slot left.
I mean, I'm saying she's got hit points she needs to recover.
He does too. He's not at max either.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Okay, I guess we'll make that shot then.
Okay, so you go out and you line up on the shore.
Gonna make that shot.
Alrighty.
That's a 12. I'm gonna double check destiny on that. And here's your fate token.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
All right.
Well, what is a pot gonna use a fate token?
yeah.
Matching 2.
Ah.
I rolled lower.
So
Should have loaded the dice.
sticks in just to the right of it.
Man.
Oh boy.
All right. Time to give me a try.
Okay.
Give me the bow.
What's your dex score?
0. Give me.
I'd actively hold it. Is any either you use a crossbow,
I'll
right?
do it.
Yeah, I have a crossbow.
Yeah,
you can go
we
first though. You're better than me this.
This is. I mean, he was supposed to be able to do it.
Yeah, I was supposed to be able to do it, and then I rolled a 2 and a 4.
Okay, I'll do it.
Cool. Hand you the longbow and 1
Okay.
arrow, string it with the good berries.
I will spend a token so
Wow.
that you
Scott's
can
gonna
have
help
advantage.
us. All right.
Ooh.
Which means
So
regular
you roll a
roll.
regular check.
I don't want your bias.
Well, okay, I'll take it.
I want you guys to pass this.
I
Alright.
haven't. Wait, just this?
I'm on your side here.
Just this?
Just that.
7. 7 plus your dex.
She does not have proficiency, so it's gonna be 9.
Okay. Well,
You're up.
this isn't great.
You want to spend your token
Okay.
at disadvantage?
Yeah, I think I will.
Yay!
What's your bonus,
Blow on
Jess?
It's only +1.
You need to roll a 19 or a 20.
You've got this.
You got this.
Okay,
You just threw it in there.
She rolled a 2.
hit a dice.
It did, like,
sent
bounce off of your
flying.
dice.
Yeah.
I'll let you take that one as cracked.
Invoke the old laws. Don't
Use
do
the
it.
watermelon.
Switches dice.
No,
13.
it's 13, so it'll be 14.
That's okay. I got this, guys. Here, come on. Come on. I actually have proficiency with martial weapons. Give me this.
Okay. We have one more member who can take the shot.
Okay, Vesuvius.
I don't.
You know, let's give
And-
you a shot.
I'm rooting for you here.
Let me roll that.
So I'm going to spend 1 to believe in dreams to
Okay.
allow you to not have the disadvantage.
Okay. Sounds good.
The fate tokens are a storytelling tool. They're not a
Alright.
DM versus player tool.
Correct.
Using my
Yeah.
sexy
Using the heavy
dice.
dice.
Sexy
Using-
dice.
using
Sexy dice.
Here we go.
Sexy dice.
Everyone chant,
Sexy dice. Sexy dice.
That's a nat 20! Yes! I love you.
Oh, man!
Please, Scott, describe it. Please
With
describe
all
it.
the grace of a buffoon, this man has never picked up a bow in his life.
That's not true. I've definitely tried.
Okay,
Give me
he's
that bow
picked
back
out
before you
over
break it.
Yeah.
I have proficiency.
Vesuvius draws back, and just this weird little inkling, he goes, nah, and lifts it a little higher.
Yeah.
Releases.
Yes.
And you watch somehow this man just, Aramnos, this man just pulls a perfect thumb draw and just whoosh, launches it. And you just watch this laced Goodberry arrow, which you will have as probably spend another one because this is your 4th time around
Yeah.
with this.
I'm out of spell slots.
Travels all the way across and then just shatters the urn and it falls. It breaks into pieces and the water trickles down the rock into the lake itself. And Chloe breathes this heavy sigh and you watch her kind of like slump a little bit before she straightens and she's like, a huge weight has been lifted from my shoulders.
You're very welcome. And I hand the bow back to
I
him.
take my bow back. You've
And
earned a little more respect than I thought you deserved.
Yeah, that's how it's done.
Don't get
You
cocky.
all gain a point of piety.
Exciting.
My demigods, remember that when you guys gain points of piety, you actually gain twice the
I know.
amount.
I'm already at the next
Ooh.
level.
Oh, dang. Really?
Wait,
Yep.
what?
Huh?
So when we earned 1 prior, it was 2?
So you earned
start off with
1
extra as a
point.
demigod.
Yeah, when you earned 1, you earned 2 instead. So
So-
you earned 1 for agreeing to hit, save a justice or help a justice.
Went from 3 to 5.
Mhm.
Okay.
You earned 1 for defeating the ursalytons. I'm using piety points as rewards for completing things. And you earned 1 for this for removing this curse. Yeah, so you have successfully released the curse on Chloe. And as you she very quickly, her eyes go wide and she rushes into the house. And you can hear cries of joy as she manages to wake Bacchus. And they are incredibly thankful. They very happily feed you. Chloe is able to pull some fish out of her lake, and Bacchus cooks it for you, and they provide you with some food, and you guys get a chance to take a little bit of a rest.
A short
They-
rest.
Or a long rest.
Short rest. They're just like providing lunch before you guys continue traveling on your ways.
Jessica and I are both
Alright.
out of spell slots.
So what refreshes
I
us
have
for
okay.
rest?
a level 2 left.
We don't need spells.
I'm going to use a couple of my.
We can go ahead and do this short rest before we continue to the next episode.
Boo.
See y'all next week.
See you next week.
See ya.
Thank you for listening. Our cast this season consists of Scott Graves as our Game Master, Sarah Heaton as the Sorcerer Anthea, Nick Meyer as the Illrigger Vesuvius, Justice Milhan as the Ranger Eremnos, and Jessica Simons as the Cleric Hysea. The Epikast is produced and edited by Scott and Nick, and our intro outer music is recorded and produced by the wonderful Wilson Moyer. You can find the amazing background audio used during the game at tabletopaudio.com. If you like the show and want to support us, spread the word to your friends and on social media at Gravestone Crew on Twitter and Instagram. If you really like what you hear and want to support the show, you can support us with drinks at buymeacoffee.com/gravestonecrew. We got a donation button over there, as well as memberships, which will grant you special end-of-season bonuses like stickers and GM notes. Once again, thank you for listening, and be sure to check out our other shows, The Kestrel Files and The Shadows over California. You can find more about those on our website, gravestoneproductions.com.
The body of an ursalyton lies on the ground. Its jaw hangs open, a wing bent underneath at an awkward angle. Around the ursalyton's ankle is the band with an M emblazoned upon it. A large hand reaches down and picks up the ursalyton, placing it in a large basket beside its deceased brother. The large hand covers the bodies in the basket with a cloth, and there is the flap of wings in the air as the shadow passes over the basket. With a gentle thud, a creature lands on the far side of the clearing opposite this basket. It has the body of a large lion, a blood-red mane, the face of a grotesque man, 2 large leathery bat wings, and the long tail of a scorpion that ends in multiple sharp barbs. My condolences, Modor. It is a shame such beautiful creatures have fallen into the hands of a few small folk. The creature bows as it says this. Looking up from the basket, the large Cyclops Modor wipes a tear from his all-seeing eye. He sniffs. What is it, Manticore? The Manticore paces closer. Oh, nothing huge. The Manticore has simply come to offer a bargain in the name of vengeance for Modor's pets. Who could take vengeance in my own name? The Manticore has information that may interest Modor as well. And how exactly could Thirama? The Manticore smiles. Modor pauses. And what do you ask in return? The forest of Sabarnesus to be the Manticore's hunting grounds only. Manticore doesn't want to have to compete with Modor's Narguars. My Narguars will leave the forest of Sabarnesus, provided you take vengeance first. What information do you have? The Manticore saw. Yes, Manticore did. The slayers of Modor's ursalytons are from Thirama, and they seek to remove the curse. What? How could they? They are unaware. They have an offering for the fat goddess Ilfin. Fine. You have a deal, Manticore. Slay the party from Thirama, and I shall give you the forest of Sabarnesus. My pets shall be at your command. Do not disappoint me, Manticore. Manticore could hardly do such a thing. A pleasure doing business, Modor. With that, the Manticore flaps its great leathery wings and leaps into the sky, disappearing into the bright sun.